pretty good day. Good to get a win at home. A lot of guys played well. It's how the offense needs to perform. It's how the quarterback needs to perform. So when you do that and you win the turnover ratio, you have a chance to score points and win.
Brian, when you walk into the locker room after what everybody on the team has been to, coaches, players, there's got to be smiling faces. What's it like walking into that locker room today?
Yeah, again, I'm just happy for the players, for the coaches. You go, it's a tough season. But we got a lot of good people, a lot of good character people on our football team, and they work every day. And it's good to see results. It's good to see a smile on their faces. I'm happy for the players and the coaches that put so much into it.
Brian, this has got to be a relief for you too, man. This has been a long season, so I know everything's about the plays and the organization with you, but man, personally, this has got to be
look.
For
It's really I'm happy for the players and the coaches. Those guys put a lot into it. They come out, they grind every day. They have good attitudes, and it's never easy when you're losing. But I'm proud of the character and the other people in the building, and I'm mostly happy for them.
Did you have any inkling that you could have a big day offensively? It just hasn't been there.
I think if you get good quarterback play, you have an opportunity in every game, and you don't turn the football over, and you make critical plays at critical times. I think we were good on third down. I think we were good in the red zone. Drew made good decisions, had a lot of alerts. But that's the start of it. And then, you're going to have to play good complementary football. So to get some turnovers, we gave up some big plays that we got to continue to work on. But it's, when credit the players for making the plays that they've made. I think Malik and Tracy have some deal that they got. Happy for those guys, but mostly I'm happy for the collective of getting a win.
Brian, it would have been easy for these guys, just a couple weeks left in the season, the way this going to kind of just cash it in.
Yeah.
What does it say that didn't happen? I mean, that's a pretty legitimate performance.
Yeah, well, again, I've had a lot of confidence in the people in our building, the way they operate. Not the results, Connor, obviously. But coming back from injuries that are pretty good injuries, and they fight back to perform at the end of the year. I've been on some other teams, and it's a credit to the coaches. Battling through it with the players who are injured, who come back, who compete, who work hard every day, are in early, have extra meetings. In December when you don't have a very good record, but. There's a process that we believe in, and they keep fighting through it, and I'm just happy that they can have a smile on their face and get a win. So I'm proud of the guys. I was proud of them in some of those games where we lost. We just got to keep battling through it.
How impressive is it to see the turnover? It's a turnover. You like it?
Not for me.
What do you make of Malik topping 100 catches and 1,000 yards as a rookie?
That's why we drafted him. Where we drafted him. I've been asked about it since training camp, and I think the response is he's a pretty good football player. And he missed 2 games, and he's battling through I'd say a pretty good injury with his toe. So I think between him and Tracy, where he was around, for those guys to do it in a season like this with a variety of quarterbacks, I think that's pretty impressive to say. Guys are the right kind of guys.
You've been talking about explosive plays,
yeah.
And these were not down the field explosive plays. These were generated explosive plays, weren't they? For the most part,
there was a couple variety of them. We threw a couple goes to Malik on check with me's of guys we wanted to attack, and we talk about run after catch all the time. When we have good run after catch players, it's about ball placement, it's about reading, it's about getting to them on time, it's about the protection element. Again, Drew played. This was his 4th game he started. Obviously, 3 starts. That weren't great, close, but did a good job during the week of being focused, and I give Shea Tierney a ton of credit working with him. Did a great job with him, and just like he did DeVito he played well today, but other people played well about it. I had him break him down, and that's the first thing he said. I said, hey, great game, but he said, hey, there's 10 guys around me on offense and 11 on defense, and what about Amir? What a great return to start out, in the second half. I don't think he was touched. Great blocking. That's what it needs to look like, though. You need to win a turnover ratio. You need good quarterback play. You need to take the ball away. You need run after catch. You need explosive plays. You need good tackling. I mean, there's no secret to this league. And if you do all those things, you have a chance. It doesn't guarantee you anything.
Emphasizing the good quarterback play. Why do you think it took till week 16 to get this type of quarterback play?
That's his forced start. Again, he played well. It's not an easy position to play, Dan. I don't know how many have won Super Bowls for the last 23 years. It's a hard position to play. And again, Drew would be the first, or Tommy. Look, we all got to do better. You can put that on me. But I was proud of the way he played.
Did you do anything specifically to simplify things or make it easier for him in this game?
No, we had a fair amount of alerts today. One play here, one play next. Again, it's not a big secret. I mean, we made plays down the field. We ran after the catch. We controlled the line of scrimmage. We took the ball away. It's playing well. Played well.
What are the qualities of your quarterback play that you're saying that you finally saw today?
We won the turnover ratio. We took care of the ball. We've been turning it over. And you can't do that in this league. I don't know. We won the quarterback rating, which is usually about a 90% chance that you're going to win a game when you win a quarterback rating between the other quarterback. Made good decisions with the football, gave our guys opportunities, played good in the red zone, did well on third down. Those are all situational things that, you need good play. And again, I credit a lot of the other guys, too, around him. Wandell had that drop over on the sideline when they brought the safety or the pressure off the edge. He made a drop, and then he made two plays, huge plays in those drives to go ahead. Malik had a nice run after catch on a little boot. Slayton made a great run after catch. We gave Malik chances down the field to make plays. And then he operated. He operated well. But again, it takes everybody.
Talk about the players and the coach. What's this win mean to you?
I worry. I focus on those guys. For the fans too. The fans were, the ones that are out there cheering their tails off. We certainly appreciate that. But again, I see these coaches every day come in and are consistent. And it's hard to be consistent in an inconsistent league when things go, it's not great. Look, we haven't had a good record. I firmly acknowledge that, and I accept responsibility for that. But their commitment to doing things the right way, day in and day out, staying late, putting together plans. Again, much like the players when you're, hey, we're down, we got 2 wins. The right kind of people. But again, it was good to get a win at home, Dan. I'll say that. It was good to get a win at home. But I'm very means more to me for the players and the coaches.
With Amir getting that return, I think a couple weeks ago he had one that was taken away by penalty.
Yeah,
How big
Saints.
was it? How big was it for him to finally get one for him?
That's great. It was another explosive play. So it was blocked well. I don't think he broke stride. He hit it. It was well blocked. Goby, Stephen Thomas, Cam, good football coaches that it came together on that play and gave us some juice there because Indy was scoring. It was kind of back and forth until we got that turnover late. But it was a good day for the players and for the coaches on the sideline.
Take two more. What does it mean for you to snap the skid and be able at least to do it at home? Obviously, before you.
Yeah, great to get a win at home, Jordan. Yeah, great to get a win at home. Great to get a win.
Get it at home, maybe considering the way the season has went here.
Well, you always, winning at home is important, and we haven't done it. So I accept responsibility for that. But to finish the way they finished here, again, to Connor's question, I think, they're good guys that do everything they can and put it together today to get one. So it's good to get a win. If that answers your question.
Do you think today was evidence that if you get consistent good quarterback play, that you as the coach are the right person to keep leading this team?
Yeah, I understand the question. I'm just happy for the players and the coaches right now to get a win, and I'm happy with Drew how he played. I'm proud of him. It wasn't great last week. I was on him pretty good, but he's a mentally tough guy, and had a good week. And again, now we got to do it all over next week.
You say you were on pretty good.
I get on the quarterbacks pretty good.
I'm thinking, are you specifically talking about because of the pick sixes last week, or?
Yeah, can't turn it over. Teams are 0-15 the last however many years, throwing 2 pick sixes for touchdowns, and the average point differential is about 25 points. So it's not good play, but to have a game like that and bounce back, when things weren't great, and I'm yelling at him and things like that. And again, I got a lot of respect for Drew. I know he knows that, but I'm proud of him for the way he competed.